us a message on Facebook where we are BBC Rip-Off Britain, or for something a touch more old school, our postal address is Rip-Off Britain, BBC Media City UK, Salford M52LH.
Now, talking of old school, a salesman knocking on your door is one of the more traditional ways to make a deal or get a sale. And that's exactly what Chiara and Carmelo experienced when they were busy setting up for afternoon service one day at the Sicilian restaurant. Now, they were convinced that the salesman, who actually just came calling, could help them save money on their business taxes. But months down the line, the whole arrangement has turned decidedly sour.
Well, in a moment, I'm going to be speaking to a leading expert on how to make sure whether you're running a business or just managing your home accounts, you know exactly who you should be enlisting to help with your finances. But first, here's Carmelo and Chiara's story.
Allora, abbiamo una lasagna di carne, dei ravioli, spinaci e ricotta.
Sicilian-born Carmelo Signorelli and Chiara da Costa moved to Altrincham in Greater Manchester in 2019.
E una pasta alla carbonara.
To follow their dream of opening a restaurant.
This restaurant means a lot for me and for my family. It's the dream we've been having since years.
And in May 2023, that dream became a reality when their restaurant opened its doors.
This sector, in my opinion, is something really hard, but in the same time can give a lot of happiness because the feedback of the people with the smile say, oh, you made my day.
Buon appetito!
Like any new business, Chiara and Carmelo have had to keep a close eye on what they spend. One of their outgoings is their business rates. That's a tax on commercial properties like pubs, shops and factories, and it's charged based on an estimate of what it would cost to rent the property on the open market. This estimate, called the rateable value, is set by the Valuation Office agency and can vary based on the size and location of the property. Carmelo and Chiara pay their business rates to Trafford Council.
The bill was around £900 for a month.
But back in November 2022, the government announced the introduction of a new business rates relief scheme for retail, hospitality and leisure properties aimed at supporting high streets. It offered eligible businesses a 75% discount on their rates. And after making an application to Trafford Council, the couple's fledgling business qualified.
We thought 75% of discount was something very important, very helpful for us because we started with not a very, very big budget.
The discount reduced their monthly payment from £900 to £225. But a month later, in June 2023, a surprise visitor to the restaurant promised even bigger savings.
So this gentleman, well-dressed, with a very professional attitude, walking in and just say, can I speak with the manager?
The man was from Rateable Value Experts, a company claiming to specialize in reducing business rates. He took some measurements and told the couple that its rateable value was incorrect, and he could help them get a further reduction in their business rates, potentially even reducing it to zero. All they had to do was pay him £840.
We thought with the money we were saving, we could spend them in another way in our restaurant to make it better for our customer.
The man explained that with any saving made, Rateable Value Experts would take a 30% cut as their fee. Convinced that it was a good deal, the couple signed the contract and paid the first instalment of £420.
It was basically a situation of win to win. We got nothing to lose.
After some back and forth over the next few months, in January 2024, the couple were told that a caseworker at the Valuation Office had begun work on their case. Then the following April, Rateable Value Experts asked the couple to send a copy of their business rates bill for the next financial year, explaining it was for their records. The couple sent the bill. It showed the existing 75% discount rolled over for the next year. But they were astonished when, just over an hour later, they received an invoice from the company for over £2,900.
When I got their email, I was in alarm and I called them immediately. Their answer was just, yeah, you must pay this amount because of your contract.
It turned out that a clause in their contract allowed the company to claim a 30% share on a discount, even if it wasn't secured by them. So the £2,900 bill was its cut of a discount already arranged with the council by Carmelo and Chiara.
So basically, I've paid the money to this company, Rateable Value Expert, for doing nothing, and after they asked me the 30% of something I've done by myself.
Carmelo asked how to get out of the contract. He was told it would cost another £995. And while he was deciding what to do next, another invoice dropped into his inbox, this time for the £995 cancellation fee plus various admin fees, taking the total amount owed to over £4,100. The couple stood firm and refused to pay.
After we said we won't pay, he got very angry and called something like 4 or 5 times per day.
Soon afterwards, Carmelo and Chiara received a letter from a solicitor informing them that court proceedings were being issued against them over the unpaid debt. They've now hired their own solicitor to fight the case. But the couple rue the day that Rateable Value Experts walked through the door of their restaurant.
It was very painful to begin, to be honest, with a lot of stress for us.
No one deserves something like this.
When we spoke to Rateable Value Experts, it said it's its firm belief that its agreement is fair and that its charges are prominently set out in bold type. It said that it submitted a rating appeal and that the rating appeal was lost because Carmelo and Chiara had refused entry to the valuation office agency to confirm information it had submitted. It pointed out that appeals are not an easy feat and can take a lot of time, money, and evidence collection, and that once the appeal failed, it charged them a success fee to cover the costs that they had incurred up to that point. Rateable Value Experts added the success fee information is marked clearly and largely on the front of the agreement and was explained to Carmelo from the start. Well, Carmelo and Chiara now join us in the studio, and I'd also like to welcome John Webber, who has over 35 years' experience in the rating industry. And first of all, Carmelo and Chiara, thank you very much for joining us. I suppose the first question, really, I might ask you, Carmelo, is what effect has this had on you?
At the very beginning, all this story looks like nobody can help us. So that make me feel like a little bit alone. But after a few days, we received all the support that the community can give to people. So we are ready to fight these people.
Good. And Chiara, where are things now?
Right now, we are waiting. Our solicitor has advised us to keep calm and just wait what the company, the Rateable Value Expert, will answer back to the court. So, just waiting.
Waiting and hoping.
Exactly,
yes.
and hoping everything will go well.
Yeah, well, we shall obviously wait and see with you. But John, have you heard of a situation like this before?
Yes, unfortunately, it's all too common, I'm afraid. There is a whole industry of what I would call unregulated, unprofessional element to the industry. And they sell a compelling story, and they're able to do that because of the complexity of the business rate system as it is in this country at the moment. On top of that, you then layer the appeal system, of which there are 3 stages. And again, that is equally complex as well. Now, when these people get hold of your information and they supply it to the valuation office agency, if they supply this information and it's incorrect, and if they are deemed to have done that recklessly and knowingly, then I'm afraid ratepayers can end up being fined as well. So it's actually even worse than having money taken off them.
Well, I know you've been looking into the paperwork of their case in particular. So what do you make of it all?
Yeah, I've looked at it, and the paperwork that I've seen, I'm afraid, tells a pretty sorry story. What they've actually done is start the first process of the check, challenge and appeal process, which is the check. And what they've done is they've effectively put a check in on the basis that the floor area is incorrect. And having looked at the plan that they've submitted, I can only assume that they either haven't measured it or they were probably blindfolded when they did it, because it rather suggests that the property gets wider as you go back, and that certainly doesn't marry with the plan. I think what I would say, though, is that what they've asked for on that check is a reduction in the rateable value of £500. What that translates to is approximately £250 per annum saving. However, the retail and hospitality and leisure relief would apply. So effectively what they were asking for was a saving of about £62.50 over the whole year, which works out at about £1 a week. So I'm afraid that the windfall that they were promised just was never going to exist.
I hardly dare ask you, Chiara, how you feel about that.
To be honest, thanks to John explaining how that works, I'm feeling better, to be honest, because I think we've been not wrong, you know. So I say thanks to John that has confirmed that, you know, we are not wrong.
Is there any way of knowing who to trust when it comes to a rating agent?
There are three main professional bodies: the RICS, the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, the IRRV, Institute of Rating, Revenues and Valuation, and also the Rating Surveyors Association. And what I would always say to any business, that clearly they need to be dealing with people who are members of those organisations, because once they're members of those organisations, it gives them the reassurance that they can go to those professional bodies if they're not getting the right service. Now, the Valuation Office are fully aware of the problem with this unprofessional element. In the last 12 months, they've actually published their own standards, but there needs to be a great deal more transparency, so people like Carmela and Chiara can actually see who these people are.
I mean, most of us pay tax in one shape or form. So, I mean, if we get approached by somebody volunteering to sell us a service to lower our tax, what should we do?
Well, I think that the main thing is choose your agent. Don't let them choose you. You know, you may want to go to 2 or 3 and ask for quotes or ask if they would like to act on your behalf.
Well, Chiara and Carmelo, what have you learnt from all this?
This experience helped me to understand that there